In this installment of Spiritual Wisdom, I'm going to be talking about magic wands. Now, wands are a magical tool which is very much associated with magic, with witchcraft, with Wicca. When you think wands, you do think of magic. So it's a tool that's very significant. Just like cauldrons, when you think of a cauldron, you do think of magical practitioners and of witchcraft. Now, you do not need a wand to practice magic. You can simply use your hands, and a finger can also symbolise a wand. But what is a wand used for? A wand is used to project energy. So you could say, just like you get a TV, an electric conductor, a wand is a magical conductor of spiritual energy. It's used to project or conduct spiritual energy. And you do not need a wand to do this. You can simply use your mind, your hand to project energy. But some beginners may like to use a wand to start with. As a beginner, I did use a wand in many spells and rituals. I would mainly use a wand to cast a circle. That was mainly what I would use a wand for, to cast a circle, and then later on I would use it in other spells and rituals to project energy into the spell or ritual. That's what I would use the wand for. And as I got further into my magical practice, I preferred to use my hands more to project energy. But there are times where I will still use my wand to project energy. So I'm going to go over a few different wands. I've got 3 wands, and some practitioners, they might have a collection of a few wands. Mainly I've got 4 wands, but I've got 3 what I will show you today. So wands are traditionally made out of wood. Traditionally, they're made out of wood. This wand has not been decorated yet, but I've cleansed this particular stick, and I use it as a wand to project energy. And traditionally, wands are used to project energy, and traditionally they're made out of wood. And in the future I will decorate this wand, and I will show you again in other videos. So traditionally, when we think of wands, they're made out of woods. And I would recommend, when you want to make a wand, you take your wand essentially from a branch which already fallen off a tree. But if you want to cut a branch off a tree, always ask the tree spirits and give something in return. But I would recommend taking a branch where you feel connected and drawn to, and using that as a wand. This form of wand is a little bit more expensive, but it is a crystal wand. Crystal wands can be made out of any crystal. So this is selenite. Never needs charged. So it's really good for maybe consecrating anything or projecting energy. And this is a real strong conductor, because as a magical practitioner, you can channel your own energy, the energy of this crystal, the other energies you're working with, the energies of the earth. Then you can direct that energy. The other wand comes from more of a TV fictional program, but you can still use it in your magical practice. This is sort of a more, a Harry Potter sort of wand. And Harry Potter wands are more of a collection item, so you can collect different wands that have belonged to different magicians in the TV show. Now, when I bought this, I felt very drawn to it. And whenever you buy a wand, you want to feel drawn to it. You want to feel a connection with it. Because if you don't, it just becomes a stick. Like any magical tool, you want to cleanse it, then you want to consecrate it. Now the handle of this is made of plastic. The pointy part of it is made of a woody plastic material, and I like the feel of it. I've bought this wand is new. I've bought it this year. I used it in a spell on, when did I use it? Wednesday. So I used it on Wednesday. I done a spell on Wednesday with this particular wand. And the next day, what I wanted to manifest, I did manifest. Because the wand is just a tool that helps you to project energy and direct energy. The real magic lies inside of you, and it's your will and intention and the energy you put into a spell that makes it successful. I like to hold a wand, be it this particular one, and I do enjoy using it. And I like using other wands as well. And you could have 13 wands if you wanted. You could have as many wands as you want in your magical practice. And you could use different ones for different ceremonies. But I particularly like to use this and hold it to project energy when I'm doing it, and visualize that energy. Close my eyes and visualize all that energy going out to the tip of the wand. I do that with all the wands I work with. The great thing with this wand as well as you get a holder with it. That's the great thing about it. So with this wand you get the nice Professor Sprout, the Mandrake episode, and then you get a nice sort of bit to hold your wand in. Nice little holder for it. Nice bit to hold your wand in. So that's a good thing about fictional wands, but you could also make your own wand holder somewhere nice to place your wand on. And wands are like any magical tool, it's lovely to have a wand. A wand has its own energy and it's wonderful to work with, but it's not a necessity. But if you have any questions about wands, please comment down below. And I will get back to your comments. If you like videos like this and you wish to learn more about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please like. And until the next installment of Spiritual Wisdom, may meet, may part, may meet again. Have a good day. Blessed be.